My husband has always had this me girl best friend. From the first second we met, I knew she hated my guts. We went on a group trip to Hawaii once. She was in charge of booking the tickets. Somehow she forgot to book mine. She cried her fake tears, apologizing profusely, and my husband Liam just told me to be the bigger person and forgive her. At our wedding, she deliberately led the groomsmen to smash cake all over my face during the reception. She claimed it was just tradition and good fun. Liam told me not to be a buzzkill. When our new house was finally renovated, she threw a housewarming rager with the boys and basically trashed the place, turning our dream home into a frat house dump. I finally snapped. I screamed at them to get out. Liam just told me to chill out. Babe, she literally flipped a table at someone else's wedding last month. That's just how the boys are. Don't hold a grudge, okay? I rubbed my pregnant belly, looking him dead in the eye. If this happens one more time, I'm divorcing you. After that warning, Liam's bro, Jessica, finally backed off a bit. That was until our daughter's first birthday party. Jessica was staring at my baby's face, acting all conflicted. Why doesn't the baby look anything like my bro? Liam, are you sure this is your kid? The rest of the frat pack chimed in, laughing and agreeing. My face went ice cold. Liam actually got pissed off for once and kicked them all out. I let the other shit slide, but questioning my daughter, you guys are done. I thought he had my back, but that night I was scrolling through Reddit and saw a trending post on a relationship advice subreddit. Title: Daughter is 1 year old. My boys say she doesn't look like me. They think my wife cucked me. What do I do? Comment 1. Don't be a beta. If you don't get a paternity test, you're just raising another man's spawn. Enjoy your cuck hat. OP reply: I thought about a DNA test, but if my wife finds out, she'll divorce me. I don't want a divorce. The comments were brutal. People were calling him a spineless wimp and a cuckold. Some people actually had a brain and condemned him for trusting his bros over his wife. Comment 2. You keep calling them brothers, but do they actually want you to be happy? Sounds like they're miserable and want to ruin your family. OP reply: Nah, that's not it. We grew up together in the same neighborhood. Why are you guys maliciously speculating about my bros just like my wife does? Then someone gave him an idea. Comment 3. Just secretly snag a hair sample and do the test. If it's yours, no harm done. If it's not, then you have grounds for a divorce. At the birthday party, Liam's bro Jessica had just stirred the pot about the baby not being his. That same night, this post appears. The OP's daughter is also one. Every time I complained about Liam's friends, especially Jessica, targeting me and trying to wreck us, Liam would say I was painting them as villains. The OP's IP address was in our city. I was 99% sure the OP was Liam. Looking at Liam sleeping next to me, mumbling in his sleep, a wave of grievance and rage washed over me. I grabbed his phone and unlocked it. I scoured every inch of it, but couldn't find the Reddit app. His text with the boys stopped yesterday. I scrolled up. Nothing incriminating. Was the post not him? I felt my anger subside just a fraction. The next morning, Liam got up early like usual to take care of our daughter, acting like the doting father. I let out a breath I didn't know I was holding. Maybe the post really was just a coincidence. But when I walked out of the kitchen with the baby food, I saw Liam pulling hair from our daughter's head. What the hell are you doing? I rushed over, shoved him away violently, and grabbed my daughter. Liam looked shocked. Babe, what's wrong? My eyes were red with fury. Why were you pulling her hair? You mean this? He held out his hand. It was a small bug. I don't know where it came from. It just landed on her head. I was just catching a bug. He looked so innocent, so wronged. Honey, why would you think I was pulling her hair? And why are you so freaked out? Thinking I had misunderstood him, guilt washed over me. I'm sorry. I was just scared you hurt her. Liam didn't push it. At noon, after putting the baby down for a nap, I checked Reddit. The post had an update date. Almost got caught by the wife pulling my daughter's hair today. Luckily, I played it cool and made up an excuse about a bug. She bought it. You guys got any other ideas? I felt like a bomb had gone off in my brain. My vision blurred and I almost collapsed. Now I was certain the person posting this was Liam. There are no coincidences like this. In that moment, I didn't care about anything. I wanted to storm up to him, shove the phone in his face, drag him and our daughter to a clinic for a test, and then divorce his ass. But a second later, I saw the OP reply to a comment. Comment: Bro, I see you're in state J2. Where at? I got a buddy working at a private lab. He can rush the results. DM me. I'll hook you up. Don't raise another man's kid. OP reply: I'm in S city, DMing you now. My family is in H city. This OP was in the same state, but a different city. I almost wrongly accused Liam again. Thank God I saw that reply. If I had confronted him, our marriage would have crumbled over the mistrust. When we were dating, Liam always said trust was the most important thing. Back in college, he planned a trip to an island resort with Jessica and the boys behind my back. He only told me right before they were leaving. I already hated how he and Jessica had zero boundaries. He told her things he wouldn't tell me, like I was the outsider. I was fuming. When we got to the airport, I found out Jessica hadn't bought my ticket. She cried her crocodile tears. I'm so sorry, Chloe. I'm just so used to buying 6 tickets for the group, I totally forgot there was an extra person. I knew she did it on purpose. My face was stone cold. Liam's friends started calling me petty and stingy. Liam tried to smooth it over. She's just scatterbrained, babe. Don't be mad. I won't go. I'll stay here with you. His friends got pissed, calling him whipped and saying he was choosing hoes over bros. Liam was torn. I laughed internally but kept a straight face. Go. I'm not mad. Liam kept asking if I was sure until he boarded. The second the plane took off, I blocked him and every single one of his friends. I sent one last text. You and Jessica have fun. Liam took a red-eye flight back that same night, begging for forgiveness like a maniac. I ignored him until he threatened to jump off a bridge. I went to the hospital to see him. He explained he didn't tell me about the trip because he wanted it to be a surprise. Jessica said girls love surprises. He swore he would keep his distance from Jessica. That was the only reason we got back together. When we reconciled, he hugged me and sobbed, "No matter what happens, you have to trust me. If you don't trust me, it hurts more than dying." After that, he really did keep his distance from her. Otherwise, I never would have married him. I felt a wave of relief. I almost destroyed the trust between us. Out of guilt, I decided to leave the baby with the nanny and take Liam out on a date. I texted him about the date and went to the walk-in closet to pick out outfits for us. I reached into his sock drawer and found a phone I had never seen before. The passcode hadn't changed. I unlocked it and instinctively looked for the Reddit app. There it was. I clicked on the account. I saw the familiar post, the familiar ID. My brain started buzzing. Before I could even process it, tears started streaming down my face. I fought back the tears and opened his DMs. I saw the chat with the guy who offered the rushed DNA test. Liam. Bro, I'm actually in H City. How fast can I get the results? I closed the app with a dead expression and tore through the rest of the phone. Turns out he had so many alt accounts I didn't know about. On WeChat, his alt account was in a group chat with his boys called Jessica's Simps. Jessica was in there explaining herself. Bro, I really didn't mean to say that in front of everyone. Please explain it to Chloe for me. Chloe has never liked me. Now she's going to misunderstand even more. The other guys were telling Liam not to blame Jessica. Liam didn't say anything for a while. Finally, Jessica wrote, but seriously, bro, we've been tight for years. I genuinely want what's best for you. The baby really doesn't look like you. I'm just scared you're being played for a fool. Imagine raising a kid that isn't yours and a wife that belongs to the streets. Liam replied with one word, shut up. Then he stopped responding. After that, he went to Reddit and made the post. I scrolled up. There were photos of them at bars. Liam was surrounded by women. All those times Liam said he was busy at the office, he was busy at the club with Jessica, picking up girls. I actually laughed out loud. It was pathetic. I opened his TikTok. Jessica had been sending him thirst traps and softcore videos. Check out this body. Way hotter than Chloe, right? Bro, I'm sharing the good stuff from my stash with you. You still mad? Liam replied, fung off, but then Jessica immediately DM'd him and they started chatting. I scrolled up. She sent him provocative videos almost every day. Every single one was marked as read. These messages felt like slaps across my face, one after another. I slumped onto the floor, my face as pale as a corpse. My chest hurt so bad I could barely breathe. Liam had been putting on a show with Jessica right in front of me this whole time. Their weird, intimate relationship never stopped. The love Liam preached about, the trust, the no secrets, it was all bullshit. For years, he and Jessica and the boys watched me like I was some clueless idiot being played. Nausea rose up with the pain. I dragged myself up from the floor as I heard the nanny talking outside. The missus is in the room. Click. The door opened. Liam walked in, beaming. Babe, I'm skipping work today. Where do you want to go for our date? He froze when he saw my face. What's wrong? He walked over to wipe my tears. I dodged him, looking at him with pure disgust. I held up the burner phone, opened the Reddit post, and shoved it in his face. Did you finish the paternity test?